What is good, YouTube? Hey, I'm home. I'm finally home. Y'all know that Eminem just dropped Houdini, and I think everyone else is probably going to be doing this too, but I just figured, you know what? He made so many references to the Without Me song that I thought it would be a really good idea to maybe check out Without Him. Now, I will say this. I've heard this song before. But I've never reacted to it and analyzed it and broke down the lyrics, and so that's what I'm kind of hoping to do right now. And so before we do that, can you guys just remember to hit the subscribe button right there, boom, and check out my merch store. I got some really cool stuff there. But let's get it. Eminem, Without Me.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Obi Trice.
Yeah! Oh, I forgot about Obi Trice being on the beginning. It's been a minute since I've listened to this. But, Obi Trice. So this was a prelude because he does, Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks. And then he starts to say something, which I believe is going to be the rap name. But it cuts out. That's the intro to his song that's going to be released a couple months later. But Obi Trice, he was actually, he put the song out for 8 Mile. And he was actually in 8 Mile. He was in the, what scene was it? It was like the parking lot scene. He did a little cameo for the parking lot sheet. But I know that Without Me came out in 2002, like in May. And then the rap name came out from Obi, came out like in October of the same year. But and he was signed to Slim Shady's. I believe he left I think he left Shady Records in like 2018 or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, this is cool. Forgot all about this. Let's kick this back.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks.
Comic books.
2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
We've got a bogey. I'm on the way.
2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Okay, so this is like very nostalgic too because it's been a minute since I've seen this. But Eminem loves DC Comics. He's doing his comic thing. But there's a lot of similarities. You see the mansion right there in the beginning, just like you see in the Houdini video. But I love what he says here because... Sorry guys, coughing. The 2 trailer park girls go around the outside. That reminds me of that song from, what's his name? McClare, like Malcolm McClare. He put out a song in 1983, which was Buffalo Girls. I don't know if that's the name of it, but it was like Buffalo Girls go around the outside, and they were square dancing. And he's a white MC that Eminem is paying homage to because he's one of the ones that opened up the doors for Eminem in a sense. Obviously, Dre was the one that opened the door all the way, but he was an influencer for Eminem. So, really cool. And I love also that you have these women here, just like in the Houdini video. So he's mimicking that, but like I said in the Houdini video, those women are a lot older now. You got Dre on the on that, and then you had Dre on the cell phone on the Houdini video. Lots of similarities in this. Fire.
2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
We've got a bogey.
Very similar to Houdini.
2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Both get knocked out. There's the mansion that we talked about.
Shady's back.
There's the girls.
Tell a friend. Guess who's back?
You got the priest. You got the rabbi, which are also in the other video.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
You got the cactus there, and he says he starts off his Houdini video with the cacti. I'm a cacti, I'm a prick. I'm gonna sting you. And then he's got the rabbit, So this is awesome. I love all the homage that he played in there. That I didn't catch the cacti bar with the video because it's been a long time since I've seen this video.
He's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
He does this in the Houdini video. He puts the mask on as well. So it's the same scenario. I love it.
I've created a
Sorry, we're breaking it down. You guys have seen this video 1,000 times. So, he jumps in the Houdini video, but he falls flat on his face. And then he says, I created a monster. And in the Houdini video, his first lyrics, though he's not doing the same melody, he's not doing the same cadence, he does start off with the scheme of the monster, the stork. You know, he's got the little monster with the split tongue in there. And he took it from this. He also used it in the middle of it when he says they created a monster, I've created a monster. Remember in the Houdini video when old M and new M came together and they were fighting and they hit each other and it says, oh, they created a monster? Again, a reference to this.
I've created a monster. There's nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of me mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka.
Oh, I didn't catch that either. Right here.
Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of me mixed with some hard liquor.
Absolute Slim, or as in absolute vodka. That's awesome. You know, what do you say? Because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. Yeah, because I remember he had put out the Slim Shady EP, and it had been a minute, and everybody was so like in love with Eminem and the controversy he wanted. They didn't want Marshall Mathers, they wanted Slim Shady. And he's like, I'll give you that, but the way I'm going to give you that is through alcohol, weed, drugs. That's how I get to that level is what he's saying, which he doesn't do now, and he still is able to bring back Slim Shady.
Shady, I'm chopped liver.
Although he brought him back through a portal.
Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of me mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table while he's operating.
Oh, that's a cool bar there. He says, he says by the he says, some. Let me hear this again. It's been a minute, guys. Sorry.
Also no more, they want shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of me mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table while he's operating.
Yeah, so he says by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, which is a bar, by the way. He's not cooperating with the doctor. He's not getting along with the doctor, but he's also not a co-operator. He's not cooperating with the doctor because he's rocking on the table when the doctor's trying to operate. Bar.
Hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table while he's operating. You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating.
I remember this bar. Oh, look, it's Dick Cheney, the president. This is such a bad thing. But he says I'm on the rag, I'm ovulating. Now think about this, okay? He's saying not only does he have flow with his words, but he's got flow every month. He's got monthly flow. Oh, damn.
Hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table while he's operating. You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC...
Dude, so that's another bar there, too, because Lynn Cheney, Miss Cheney, the vice president, the first lady of Mr. Dick Cheney, is mentioned, as she's mentioned here in the lyrics, they tried to put a stop on Eminem. They came against him. You know, they got the FCC to go against him. They were coming against him. They were speaking about him. They found his lyrics very offensive, very, not appropriate for people. This is when the whole parental advisory sticker started coming out during that time. And this diss about Dick Cheney here is actually pretty funny because he had just talked about how he's going to jumpstart his heart in the previous rhyme scheme. And now he's going to jumpstart Dick Cheney through this battery right here that you see right here, you know? And I also find it funny because Dick Cheney was a Republican, was he not? I'm pretty sure he was because he was with George W. I think. I don't know. Anywho, I'm pretty sure he was a Republican, and they were trying to slam free speech. And you know, I know the Republicans are all about free speech now, but they weren't always. And I'm telling you, ideas and things, they switch, you know, just like it was Republican Abraham Lincoln, who was all about the social issues of freeing the slaves, and now social issues tend to be more of a Democratic side. And so, yeah, I'm just saying things switch on the party, but he is going after Dick Cheney and everybody else here. I love this. I love this.
You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me, so...
Younger generation, I want to hear something. Those of you guys who are just starting to like try to cancel Eminem, listen to me very carefully. You, right there, if you're watching you, he can't be canceled. He can't be canceled. Listen, they've tried to cancel him from day one. The FCC tried to cancel him. They tried to put restrictions on MTV. They've tried to cancel all throughout his 30-year career. And guess what? He can't be canceled because he says what everybody thinks. So, and I find it interesting that the generation today is trying to cancel him over like lyrics that are not as bad as some of the lyrics that have been played before. You're not going to cancel him. He can't be canceled.
Problems complicated.
I'm just saying.
So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on and dip, bum on your lips, jump back, jiggle a hip and wiggle a bit and get ready, cause this is about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. You did it. Now this.
That's funny. They put the pal there. But listen, he says, so come on and dip, bum on your lips. So he's talking this dance scheme, this makeup scheme, get up, do all this thing. And then he switches it to the sexual scheme. He's like, F that. And then he uses the other thing, blank on your lips and some stuff on your blank. Again, I don't cuss. I don't do that stuff. And then he says, get ready because the stuff's about to get heavy breathing, And then he goes and says, listen, I just settled all of my lawsuits. And he says, F you to his mom. He's like, F you, Debbie. Because if I'm right, I believe his mom sued him. Is that right? Did his mom sue him? Guys, let me know in the comments if his mom... I really think he did. It's been a minute. Like, I like Eminem, but I haven't, dived into a lot of his backstory. I know a lot about Eminem, but not like the Stans. I don't know a lot like the Stans. But I'm pretty sure his mom, sued him and then lost or something, and I don't know. Guys, let me know in the comments. That's supposed to be his mom right there?
Without me, so come on and dip.
Eminem is such a troll.
Back, jiggle a hip and wiggle a bit and get ready.
So he's playing his mom and someone's playing him? Looks like Judge Judy there.
This is about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. You did it. Now this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy.
It's funny, he goes, what the here? And then the Houdini video, Dre's like, you're still doing this? It's been 30 years.
For me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody
yeah, they
just
did that.
Follow me, cause we need a little
that look right there from Dre, he had the same look in the Houdini video. It's so funny, they're doing the same thing.
Cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Same shot.
Kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, the parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like prisoners helpless, till someone comes along on a mission and yells, bitch!
I like how he did this rhyme scheme here, because he says little hellions. That's how he starts this scheme. And he ends it with yell, B-I-T-C, going through that. And that rhyme scheme, he starts it and he ends it with the same rhyme flow. I just thought that was really killer. That's fire. That's fire.
They start feeling like prison.
And he gets into Elvis, and I know he talks about Elvis more in the song. I've heard the song before.
Helpless, till someone comes along on a mission and yells,
Elvis on the toilet, that's how he died.
Vision is scary, can start a revolution, polluting the airwaves, a rebel. So just let me revel and bask in the fact that I got everyone kissing my ass, and it's a disaster, such a catastrophe for you to see so damn much of my ass. You ask for me, well I'm back there.
Dude, that scheme is so fire, I'm reveling, I'm basking, you can kiss my A. I'm a disaster, such a catastrophe, using the A scheme. For you to see so much of my A, you asked for me, use it. So that's such a cool scheme. And then he's gonna go into the Batman. Batman.
The fact that I got everyone kissing my ass, and it's a disaster, such a catastrophe for you to see so damn much of my ass. You ask for me, well I'm back. Fix your minutes and I'm tuning in and I'm gonna
bar.
up under your skin like a splinter. The
That's a bar.
Back for the winner.
So that's a bar. You know, one, he's doing obviously the Batman DC Comics scheme here. But I love the bar because he says, listen, you're like a bent antenna, and then like tune in. So there's a bar there. And then he says, listen, I'm back. I'm back. And the way I've come back is I'm like a splinter under your skin. I'm going to prick you like the cacti in the Houdini bar. I'm going to prick you. I'm going to be annoying. I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm just going to be so annoying to you where you're going to have to get that splinter out. But I'm under your skin. I love that. That's great.
What's on my ass, you ask for me? Well, I'm back. Fix your minutes and I'm tuning in and I'm gonna enter in and up under your skin like a splinter. The center of attention. Back for the winner, I'm interesting. The best things in wrestling. Investing in your kids' ears and nesting.
Dude, that's awesome too, because, you know, if you've ever had a bird infest your home, man, they cause so much damage. When they have their droppings, that creates like toxic stuff. It can destroy like metal, it can destroy your roof, it can destroy these things. He's like, listen, I'm like a bird that's infesting you. I'm nesting in the culture, and I'm not going away. And, you know, I'm going to be a problem to some people. And I just love that. I love that.
And I'm tuning in and I'm gonna enter in and up under your skin like a splinter. The center of attention. Back for the winner, I'm interesting. The best things in wrestling. Investing in your kids' ears and nesting. Testing. Attention, please. Feel attention. Soon as someone mentions me, here's my 10 cents. My 2 cents is free. A nuisance. Who sent? You sent for me?
Now that's a cool bar too, because going back to the first of all, let's go back to the nesting scheme, because I know the media was saying that Eminem was bad for everybody, and so he's trolling the media there. But then, you know, he does the attention, using the whole roll call scheme here, and he's like, listen, there's too much tension. He talks about, you know, I have 10 cents, your 2 cents is free. I'm a nuance. Who sent for me, or you sent for me? And I love that that's a bar, because one, when you give your 2 cents, it's like, listen, I don't want to offend you. Let me give you my 2 cents. He's like, listen, I don't care if I offend you. I'm going to give you 10 cents. In fact, 8 of those cents are new. They're new cents. I'm a nuisance. Get it? The bar, nuisance, new sense, new CENTS, but I'm also a nuisance to you. Bar there. That's a bar. That's a bar.
Me, here's my 10 cents. My 2 cents is free. A nuisance. Who sent? You sent for me? Now this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, because we need a little controversy, because it feels so empty without me.
Dude, I forgot how funny this video was.
Follow me, because we need a little controversy, because it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, because we need a little controversy, because it feels so empty without me. A tisket, a tasket, I go tit for tat with anybody who's talking this and that. Chris
Now, a tisket, a tasket was a song that Ella Fitzgerald wrote in the 30s. She sang it in like big band style. She sang it in like old swing roaring 20s style. But it also became a nursery rhyme. It went something like a tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket, something about dropping your mail. And so he's doing a play on that there, which I think is really cool.
Just follow me, because we need a little controversy, because it feels so empty without me. A tisket, a tasket, I go tit for tat with anybody who's talking this and that. Chris Kirkpatrick, you can get your ass kicked worse than the bastards and Moby.
I remember that. I remember seeing an interview somewhere when someone says, hey, why did you diss Chris Kirkpatrick, you know, from NSYNC? And he's like, what did he do to you? And I believe M said, nothing. Chris Kirkpatrick rhymed with get your blank kicked. So I think that's funny. Oh, dude, that's awesome. He's like, I just used his name.
I go tit for tat with anybody who's talking this and that. Chris Kirkpatrick, you can get your ass kicked worse than them little Limp Bizkit bastards and Moby.
Oh, I remember that. I remember Eminem and Limp Bizkit, they were actually cool with each other. And they were going to like, they had a problem or something was going on with a rock singer, Everlast. And I think Everlast was gonna diss Eminem. And Limp Bizkit was cool with Eminem. They were cool with each other. They were on tour together. But then I think Limp Bizkit kind of turned and said some stuff like, you know, like this dude Everlast could beat up, you know, Eminem. and they were going to do a disc that got released with, I think, Limp Bizkit on it, but it never got released. They were going to release it. And M got word of this and got so upset, and they became at war with each other. I remember that. That was a big thing in the media. Who's he mocking here? Huh? Moby?
Anybody who's talking this and that shit, Chris Kirkpatrick, you can get your ass kicked. Worse than them little Limp Bizkit bastards. And Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. You 36-year-old boy-headed stand. You don't know me, you're too old, let go, it's over. Nobody listen to techno, no, let's go.
I love that because he says you can blow me and he does a crotch shot. But I remember, gosh, Eminem's been around for so long. But I remember Moby was doing a Rolling Stone interview, and it was at the 2001 Grammys, or right around there, and he was explaining, like he rocks with M, but he doesn't understand, or he doesn't think M like he says M is controversial, and he's like 33-year-old me, or 30, I thought he said 33, but I guess 36. He goes, 36-year-old me, I can roll with it, I get it, but, because I understand it, but those 8-year-olds listen to his music don't, and so he's kind of mocking it, and he said something like, Eminem was anti-Semite, he was racist, he was, misogynist, he was a homophobe, and I love how Eminem just trolls him back and says, yeah, you're gonna call me a homophobe? Why don't you blow me? And he calls him an FAG, calls him, so he just rolls with it. He's like, whatever. Dude, M is such a troll. I love it. That's hilarious. His stuff grew in Houdini, by the way.
I go tit for tat with anybody who's talking this and that shit. Chris Kirkpatrick, you can get your ass kicked. Worse than them little Limp Bizkit bastards. And Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. You 36-year-old boy-headed stand. You don't know, you're too old, let go, it's over. Nobody listen to techno, no, let's go.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. Hold on, I don't want to loop that.
You don't know me, you're too old, let go, it's over.
Wasn't he in 8 Mile as well?
Nobody listen to techno.
Wasn't he the MC that was doing it during the last battle?
No, let's go. Just give me the signal, I'll be there with a whole list full of new insults. I've been dope, suspenseful with a pencil ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol.
Oh, rest in peace, Prince. I remember when Prince changed his name to a symbol, and it was the artist formerly known as Prince. And I believe he did that to get out of his contracts. He couldn't record under Prince anymore, and so he changed his name to a symbol, and it was a big battle that he had to get control over his music, his masters, all that stuff, and I think he finally won. But I remember that. Wow.
Hey, listen to techno, now let's go. Just give me the signal, I'll be there with a whole list full of new insults. I've been dope, suspenseful with a pencil ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. But sometimes, man, it just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this must mean I'm disgusting. But it's just me, I'm just obscene.
I like that bar, they're disgusting me, but I'm disgusting is what he's saying, I'm just obscene, I love that bar. So he's doing the disgusting, disgust me bar. Nothing new, but I love it.
So this must mean I'm disgusting, but it's just me, I'm just obscene. No, I'm not the first king of controversy, I am.
And again, I love that he does this here. He's like, Elvis is known as the king of rock and roll. It's controversial the way he died. He died in his bathroom on the toilet. He's showing that I'm not the first king of controversy. He's saying Elvis was the king of controversy. Now I'm the king of controversy. I'm a much like Elvis. Elvis played, and he'll go down this scheme. Obviously, Elvis Presley played black music. I play black music. I've taken a black crowd and I've won it over. I've made money off of it. He's saying, and it was controversial for Elvis. It's controversial for me, but it's nothing new. I love this whole scheme.
But it's just me, I'm just obscene. No, I'm not the first king of controversy. I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, there's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge. So no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll be so empty without me. Now,
and he's on a log. That's so gross. In the toilet. So he's saying Elvis crapped him out, and he's He's the second. He's number 2 in line. He's the second white controversial person. And then, but I love, he's like, listen, there's so many white fish in the sea, but there's no one like me. Like, you're saying I'm just like every other white rapper trying to take over, you know, black music, but every other white rapper hasn't made it to the level I have, is what he's saying. Elvis made it to the level during his time. And then he says something which I think is pretty ironic. He's like, listen, all of those people who think I'm controversial, they all listen to Elvis, who was also controversial, you know, in his time. So I'm just, you know, part 2, part 2, number 2.
Emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll be so empty without me.
Nasty.
Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me.
And obviously he had this scene in Houdini, except he falls because he's older.
Without me, now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
He's such a troll. Love it.
For me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Little Osama. But he's coming to the rescue to save the 8-year-olds. Dre's like, no, bro. Parental advisory. He does the same thing in the Houdini video. Except it's with the mic. That's awesome. And the Houdini mic is like, and Slim's like, oh, here we go. Fire. Man, it's been a minute since I've seen this video. White flag. Little bar there. It's got D12 in there. That's awesome. I love it.
In 5.
Well, guys, there's my reaction. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hit me up with some other Eminem songs. You know, I know all the like rap god, but I haven't reacted to them. I know all the bangers, but I haven't ever really like dived into his catalog, and I don't know a lot of his catalog. I know a lot about him though. I'm not gonna lie there, but let's dive into this together. Let me know. And also, guys, hit that subscribe button. Check out my store. I got some cool merch. I'll actually show you some merch that I have here and some videos to come. God bless you. I will see you on the next one. Bye.